What's good? Welcome back. It's your girl Ahvay, your kinkologist. Y'all know we are totally uncensored here as we dig into these kinky entanglements via my emails. Now, this ain't your grand folks show. Bible huggers, anyone under 18, y'all might want to move on. This stuff is kinky at best and crazy at worst. Some of y'all might need some ear bleach. Remember, there's nothing wrong with kink. As long as it's legal and consensual, do you, hon? I don't care if you're butt naked swinging from a chandelier sucking somebody's toes with a diaper on. We are going to get into it all. Oh, and before we begin, hit that subscribe button. And feel free to email me your kinky entanglements at ahvay.kinkologist@gmail.com. Y'all ready to take this ride with me? Let's get it. Up first is Doris from Tulsa. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tulsa. My man and I have been together for over 10 years. Everything was good, but we always felt a bit off. Always felt that something was missing. We went to a bar just outside of town and met that something. She was such a sweet little thing, a wild one. My husband says she sucks cock like a pro. She even taught me a few tricks. Now, I'd never been with another woman, but this girl's mouth was full of grace. We've been going like this for several years. I recently joined the church and know that this behavior is sinful. My husband pinches my nipples and I pull his balls in way of atonement. But so far we haven't been able to stop. Can you give us any advice on how to turn the devil loose? Okay, guys, so we're going there. We're going there with this one. Hun, there's a lot going on here. Atonement, devil, sin. These are all religious terms that I don't engage in on the show. Everyone has their own beliefs, and I don't touch that. If you feel you're doing something wrong, then only you know what you have to do to correct it. Oftentimes I hear people condemn themselves for religious beliefs. I can tell you this, there's nothing wrong with kink. If you decide to forego the third party, that's your business. If you do decide to forego the third party, you can still enjoy healthy kink and sex. I would advise that you and your husband go to a sex store. Visit a sex store, check out the merchandise. They have many things there that will stimulate and bring pleasure into the marriage bed. There are things that you can introduce to one another that feels good and doesn't go against any religious rules. I would say try these things and hit me back. And now let's take it to the cards. Before I do that, you guys did hear that right. Y'all heard it right. She said that he pulls her nipples and she pulls his balls in atonement. So that's what, like punishment? You also might want to speak to a therapist. And now, let's take it to the cards. The first card says, listen. And this is what I'm saying. I think you ought to listen to Matt Rice. I think you should try that sex toy store. But I also think you guys might need to go to a therapist. This is a little bit beyond my scope. I really think y'all might need to talk to someone because atonement, that's a little worrisome. When you start talking about pulling nipples and pulling balls, if it's for punishment, then you're talking pain. And I mean, unless pain is your kink, because there are people that like pain, and if pain is your kink, then that's fine. But if this is really like some, I don't know, medieval, we're doing wrong, so boom, pull your balls, and he's screaming and hollering or whatever. I mean, for pain, to hurt, to punish, that that's going down another street, okay? And you might really want to talk to somebody. The second card says releasing indulgence. Now you see what I'm saying? Y'all might have to let the third party go. Y'all might have to let the third party go. If this thing is keeping y'all up at night, y'all already starting to hurt each other and to punish each other. You're talking about letting the devil loose, and you know these real bad things that you're kind of putting in with it. Then y'all might have to go on and let that go. Go on and let that go. Y'all need to go to that sex store, and y'all need to seek a therapist. The third card said release and let go. Release and let go. Now, I don't know what kind of church you're going to. I don't know what they're teaching. And I'm not, again, I don't touch religion on this show because everybody have their own beliefs. I have mine. But the way you're speaking, the way these words are saying, devil, atonement, sinful, I'm not sure what's going on here. And you may have to release a couple of things. But I think that you really, really need to get that therapist, talk through some things. You need to release that girl, let the third party go, because I don't know. You say you were going to church. You never mentioned the husband going to church. So if you're the churchgoer and you're atoning by pulling his balls and letting him pull your nipples or pinch them or whatever it is to punish you, then why would he be willing to go into this punishment if he's not in the church too? So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that because, again, you guys only give us little shards of your life. We don't get the full story. So if he's in the church as well now, all of a sudden, I don't know. You guys might really, really need to talk to a therapist. I'm really feeling that. I'm really hearing that. You need that therapist because I think there's a little something more going on. Okay? Hit me back. Let me know what happens. Up next is Jamie from Dallas. I am the drummer for an all-girl rock band. We recently lost our lead singer to drugs. We didn't even know she was on the shit. She hit it well. To get to the point, we've been holding auditions for several months. Our auditions aren't standard. You see, not only do we make music together, we have band sex. Whoever we let in must be down with this as well. Recently, we found the girl that could have potential. Her voice is shit, but the pussy is good. I mean, she's no Taylor Swift, but she can carry a tune. We've been kicking around the idea of making up a position for her to keep her around and continue the search for a lead singer. Do you have any advice? Well, it's an old saying. How does it go? Something about weaving. When you weave some kind of web of deceit. I don't know, guys. I don't have it all together with that one. But I'll tell you this. Hon, you said the nanny is good, but your voice sucks. Your nanny is good, but your voice sucks. Wow. The fact that you stated that you and the bandmates are contemplating making up a job for old girl to keep her around for sex lets me know that you all have already made up your minds. My advice is that whatever you guys are planning, y'all need to do it soon. If y'all gonna make up this fictitious position, then y'all need to get on that. Because you don't want her to find out another way and then feel like y'all are only using her for sex. Now this girl thinking she gonna be Beyonce, and really she might be the damn custodian. So I really would suggest that you guys, whatever y'all gonna do, if that's your plan, go on and get on that. Because when people find out things later on, that's when hurt, resentment, revenge, and all of these emotions are born. And they say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So you really don't want to ring that bell if you don't have to. I think her reaction would be all the way negative, all the way around, if she finds out later on. I don't even know how she'll feel, whatever position you guys can come up with. I mean, unless it's really realistic. Because again, if she thinks she's the lead singer and thinks she's going to get this fame, that may be a ice bucket challenge, throwing some ice in the face when she found out she's not. But y'all want to keep the sex going. So you might really want to think. You might really want to think on that one. Hit me back. Let me know what happens. And now let's take it to the cards. The first card says power. Power. Did I not just say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned? And I'm telling you right now, women can move mountains, okay? Women can really do some shit. And let them get mad. That right there is the storm. That right there is the storm. So I'm telling you, I really, really suggest whatever you guys are going to do, y'all need to do it soon. And you need to really think about this. Because again, most people do not like being used. The second card says drained defeat. Drained defeat. And all of this, let me explain this to you. All of this is leading back to negativity. Drained defeat. Again, you guys have told this girl that she was going to be the lead singer. Here she is thinking Diana Ross, Beyonce, whatever. And now y'all going to back bust her? Throw her to the back? Like, I don't even know how y'all gonna bring that up. Y'all want the nanny, but you don't want the Roy's. I can't even imagine, because you say you're the drummer. So it's obviously, if y'all a band, the other instruments are covered. So what the hell is she going to be, the damn mascot? I mean, I really don't know. And I can only imagine, because I know I would be pissed as hell if I thought that I was going to be lead singer. And now I'm carrying the damn equipment. What? And then y'all going to hold more auditions and actually get another lead singer. So not only am I carrying the equipment, and we're all still sexing, then y'all going to get another lead singer, and I got to watch y'all sex her too, and I guess y'all want me to sex her as well, and I'm still carrying the equipment. Where's my day in the spotlight? Like, I don't know. Y'all might want to think about that. And then I don't know how long old girl been with y'all, but she's been around y'all. She know all y'all damn secrets. So I'm telling you, again, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You need to really pay attention to that. And now the third card says, clear away distractions. Clear away distractions. Again, this particular read right here, what I'm feeling negativity is floating around you guys. I feel that something negative is going to happen. And it's going to be with this situation, with the reveal of this girl's position. I don't know. I think, me personally, I think I'd be honest with her. Instead of trying to make something up, I would just be honest and be like, hey, you got a good voice and everything, but it's just not exactly, what we're looking for front and center. But this is what we want to do. Since you're good and we do not want to lose you, we're going to have you as whatever you want to make. I would still, whatever position you come up with, though, it will be a position in that band. I don't care if she just got to sit back and shake some kind of tom tom or something. Hey, I I would say something, and I would put her if you really really want to keep her in the band. But honest to God, if you really just keep her just for the sex, I don't know. That's maybe not a good thing at all because it's still using to a certain degree. And I just feel that something negative is going to happen. It may not happen now. Um, I feel that you girls are on a good road. I do feel that there's some success coming. I do feel that, but I also feel that it's clouded around some negativity. And I'm telling you, you guys need to watch. And if y'all not gonna keep her in the band, y'all need to watch what y'all say and what y'all do around her. Okay? Really think on this. Hit me back. Let me know what you decide. Up next is Bronwyn from Kansas. My sister's a real bitch. I don't know what it is, but every man I get, she has to have a go at him. I am currently brokenhearted. I really like this last guy. Thought we'd get married and have kids. Then in walks my sister with her booty shorts and double D tits, and our relationship is out the window. She tells me I'm a plain Jane and boring, that she has to test these guys out so I don't get hurt. The thing is, as soon as she gets them, she toss they toss my ass aside and she dumps them. So let me go again with that. The thing is, as soon as she gets them, they toss my ass aside and she dumps them. I want to choke her. And I'm not sure if she's really doing it for my own good or not. But how would you handle this situation? Okay. Well, hon, first off, I can't really say, I can't say for sure what's going on here. I really can't. I really can't. Um, let's dig into that. You said that she goes after your men. Well, you mentioned the booty shorts. You mentioned the double D breasts. So obviously she's have very little horn around these men, and just like that, they're gone. Just like that, they go with her, and that's done. Dump you like yesterday's dinner. Uh, uh, uh. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I feel that you're feeling betrayed here. Uh, but for me personally, I'm a whole grown ass woman, and I don't need no one testing out shit for me. Now, with that being said, if you know something concrete that's bad about a person, yeah, I don't mind you giving me a heads up. If I'm dating this person and I'm thinking they all this and that and the other, and you truly know something that may be dire to my life, my happiness, then yes, I wouldn't mind you pulling me aside and giving me a heads up. But don't be doing that shit out of jealousy, of revenge, or whatever bullshit. Like, if you really, really know something, I wouldn't mind you giving me a heads up, but you ain't got to try to sleep with nobody on my behalf. I'm not beat for. I'm not beat for that at all. You don't have to do all that. That's gone too far. Just entirely gone too far. I think what's going on with you and your sister This sounds like nothing but mess. I'm be honest with you. This sounds like mess. Because you've already mentioned the booty shorts. You've mentioned the double D tits. You've mentioned once she walks in, they see her, they fly to her, they drop your ass, and then her and them are out the door. I'm feeling that yes, there is sex involved. She lays up with them once she gets what she needs or whatever, then she dumps them. And you're left with nothing. She's got a smile on her face. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Because she's saying, from what you're telling us, that she's doing this for your own good. But you can't tell me there's not another way that you could, source somebody out and vet them and see what type of person they are if you really don't want them to hurt your siblings' feelings or whatever. So I'm just not buying into that completely. But I feel there's a lot of mess going on here. I think you need to have a sit down with her. I think you truly need to have a sit down with her and tell her how you feel. You're talking about you're sitting over there brokenhearted. Let me tell you something, hon. You dodged a couple of bullets. A couple. Because if someone will ditch you over a sexy body just like that, then you don't need them. You don't need them. Also, you stated that your sister told you look like plain Jane. And that you're boring as hell. I think you need to work on building your self-esteem. Building your self-confidence. Figuring out your self-worth. You need to do these things before you step into another relationship. Because there's something going on in that direction that's not too good. You got to know your own worth and leave those losers on the side of the road. I want you to really start thinking about that, start trying to get into that, and hit me back. And now let's take it to the cards. The first card says healing. Just what I'm saying. Before you go back out there and get into another toxic situation, you got to work on self. Work on self. Because you are going out here, you're meeting a whole bunch of crumbs. Obviously, they ain't shit. Because no good person, let me put it like that. No good person would just dump your ass cold turkey just for some tits and ass that they seen walking the door. So there's something going on here. And you're picking up these crumbs because you're lacking in self-confidence and self-esteem on your own. You don't need her to be a detector of bullshit. Everybody in this world already got one of those built inside of them. And that's that little voice that you hear in your head. Lots of times we don't listen to it. Let's keep it real. But if you had your shit together, if you was good in who you are, you had that confidence, you knew your worth, you wouldn't even pick them losers to begin with. So let's work on self. Have that talk with old girl. Have that talk. Now, I ain't said put foot to ass. But have that talk with old girl and let her know this ain't cool. And I'm not putting up with it anymore. This is not cool. You need to stay on your side of the street. Okay? Work on self. Hit me back. The second card says resolving conflict. And that's why I'm telling you. This is exactly what I'm hearing. That's why I'm telling you, you've got to sit her down. Let her know the shit ain't cool and it's done. You're done. We're not playing this game anymore. You understand? We're not playing this game anymore. But in order to be able to even get to that point, you got to get your self-esteem up. Because at this point, she might look at you like you're a joke. You can't be timid. Sis, I need to speak. No. Look. Okay? Done. I got the Vaseline and the Timbs on standby. Okay? We're done. You gotta really, you gotta get there. You gotta get there. You might have to go there with her. Because I feel this is a game, it's a joke. And she's gonna need to be told correctly in order to get that message. Okay? So what I need you to do is work on self and then have that talk with sis. And you hit me back. The third card says, in, done, finished. Just what I said. It's time to stop this. It is time to stop it. Stop it all. Sis, I don't need your bullshit anymore. Crumbs, y'all fired. It's a whole new me. And that's what you need to do. That's the point that you need to get to. Okay? Try that and hit me back. Up next is Vincent from New Mexico. I know that most people have seen the Game of Thrones and know of the twins who were fucking each other. I think that show cast a cloud over sibling love. What's so wrong with two people who are related and in love? And as far as twins, who would be the perfect lover but the person that knows you the best? Your most intimate desires. And the only person that would know that would be your twin. Well, I'm a twin. Me and my brother have been fucking since we were pre-teens. We are fraternal. And he's always been a bit bigger than me. Of course, no one knows about us. They may suspect, but will not voice it. I don't see anything wrong with what we're doing. We love each other, and that's final. I don't see how people can be so judgmental. There was even incest in the Bible. I say, live and let live. I will not give up my lover and encourage others to love without shame. Okay. Hun, I'm not getting into the Bible. Bible, religions, I'm not touching that on this show, okay? Because as I stated, everyone have their own beliefs. I am not in a position, and neither is anyone else, to tell anybody what and who they should believe in. So I'm not even going to touch that. And I feel that you really don't want advice, but want it to be heard. As far as the sibling love, hun, I would say blame that on society. I grew up in a day and age where this was considered wrong. Things of this nature was just considered wrong. But with today, things have changed. And it seems like everything goes, every and anything. So I am not one that can tell you that this is right or wrong. That's not in my power to do so. What I can do is I can ask you to be cautious with whatever endeavor, whatever you're into in your life. Again, It is a new day and age. Things are accepted more than what wasn't accepted before. But unfortunately, there's still a lot of people that are very closed minded about a lot of things. And yeah, for me, it would be a no. I'm just being honest here. For me, it would be a no. Like I said, I grew up a different way. I was told that those type of things are wrong. But you know, who am I to say what's wrong for you? So if this is what you do and this is what you're doing and you said it's final, then mic drop. That's the end of the story. Again, I can't give you any absolution. That's not my call. Uh, all I can say is be careful. Be careful and do you. I mean, you're doing it anyway. Shit, it's not really like you're gonna listen to me. Um, okay. And with that said, let's take it to the cards. The first card says, stand strong in your truth. Unite with self. Now that's what it says. Stand strong in your truth. So, okay. Now don't go nowhere and say Ave read me some tarot cards that said that what me and my brother doing is right. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. Oh, that's the cards. Let's get that. Let's get that correct, okay? I don't know what's on these cards. When I shuffle, I lay them down, I pray, and the deities let me know what's happening. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you. It says, unite with self and stand strong in your truth. And honey, if that is the truth that you know it to be, then that's what you have to do. Again, I can't grant nobody absolution. I can't tell nobody, oh, what you're doing is wrong, yada yada yada. It's not in my power to do so. It's not in my power to do so. Only you can make those determinations. And I feel that you don't really need any advice. I feel that I don't know if something happened. I'm feeling that. I don't know if something actually happened recently, and I don't know how you stumbled upon my show. I don't know if you went to our kinky body sculpture and spa website, which I know a lot of people have, and that's how they've been writing into me. So I don't know if you did that, but my thing of it is I feel that you just wanted to be heard. And maybe you thought, okay, kink would be something kinky would be the best way to come out with this. And if that's the case, I mean, hey, I'm glad that I could be a platform for you uh, to voice your opinion. Like I told you, like I told everybody, I'll take on any topic, except for religion. I'm not doing the religion and the Bible stuff. I'm not really getting into that. But this here, what as I said, I cannot grant you absolution. But what I can tell you, if that is your truth, if that is your truth, then you have to do what you have to do. Okay? The second card says disconnected goals. Disconnected goals. So I'm hearing there may have been some things that you did want to do in life. Some things that maybe you had to let go of because of this particular situation. You did also state that people don't know. Some people may suspect. And these people, I don't know if they're neighbors, I don't know if they're family members, I don't know exactly who they are. But you did state that some people may know, they may suspect, but they're not putting voice to it. So again, I don't know if, I'm hearing, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this has something to do with employment. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this has something to do with employment. And I don't know if you were turned down from a job or if you was let go from a job, all due to the suspicions of the rumors that's going on with you and this brother. But that's what I'm getting. And that's what I think is the reason why you came forth like this. This was you being able to give voice to your truth. That's what I'm getting. The third card says untried paths. Now, what that means is, okay, and this is just what I'm saying. And like I said, this is what I'm being told. This is what's coming into me. That this is all pertaining to employment. It's not completely clear. I'm not sure if you were let go or if you were rejected from a job due to the rumors. But this is coming in clear. This is what I'm hearing right now. And this third card saying untried paths. What that's telling me is that, okay, one door opens, one door closed, another one open. One door closed, another one opens. So, okay. Maybe you did get let go. Maybe you didn't get picked for this job. But there are other things out there. You have different ideas. You've had different things that within you that you've wanted to do. And sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes you have to leave something and begin again. And this is what I'm getting here. So I want you to have a sit down with yourself and be honest with yourself. If what I'm telling you is true, and you know that to be true, as to the employment, then what you need to do is sit down, weigh your pros and cons, think of another avenue that you could go down, or that you want to go down. Think of something maybe that you've always wanted to do, but just didn't have the time or the courage to do it, or whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong with starting again. Okay? Let me know. Hit me back. Final thoughts. Loves, some of this was a bit out there. Remember, there's nothing wrong with warning someone about another, but only if you have concrete proof that they are a crumb. Siblings stealing each other's persons, that isn't cool. As far as religion and sex is concerned, you have to do what's morally right for yourself. Remember, those who cast the biggest stones are usually the dirtiest of people. Guys, this show is supposed to be about kinky situations. With that said, if you have a bizarre situation and needs to give voice to it, I'll take that on too. No subject is too taboo to discuss. Whatever you're into, just be careful. And as always, play safe in your kink. And until next time, and as always, keep it kinky. Guys, we are growing. Come join the kinky fam and let's get wine and kink live shows on. We're going to be discussing live kinky situations and feeling good while doing it. Hit that subscribe button and join the fam.